Before I begin proper, I want to address two things. First off, what is with these prompts? Flitwick, I know you're watching, and I'm not trying to slander you over the internet or anything, but advice to your past and future self? Really? I'm hoping it'll get better. I mean, this is only the second prompt, so I'm going to couch the rest of the soapbox until next week. 3 is a magic number after all. Second, Sirius and Jamie, if you ever come into my room without my permission again, you are dead. And you have no right to insult Sev. You two are far worse than he could ever be. Speaking of, by now, Professor, you've probably heard of the Twitter fiasco. Let me explain. Sev is a great friend. He may not be the cheeriest Cheerio in the box, but he's helped me through a lot, and he's been through a lot. And I don't take kindly to people who antagonize him. Some of my classmates might say he was asking for it, but let me read you some of their tweets. If you weren't concerned, then keep it to yourself. That's really a great way to lead your life. Scum of the earth. Literally eat me the out. Now, after reading all those comments and insults aimed towards him, wouldn't you think that they're the ones being more immature than he is? Really, he made one comment and everyone blew up about it. I cannot... And Sirius Black? You've got to be kidding me, right? Your friend is a racist, homophobic, vaguely sexist, all-around creepy. You say your friends are important to you, but maybe not. Excuse me? What are you trying to say here? Because Sev has been my friend, my closest friend, for much longer than anyone else has. And he's the truest friend I have. And you wouldn't understand friends, would you? Because the only things that you have lying around is garbage and lackeys. You have no right. Now that that's over with, I think I would tell my past self not to worry about what other people think. In high school, you think everyone's opinion of you is important and that the world will end if you disappoint them, but that's not true. Remember, they don't matter, or rather the people who want to keep you from growing don't matter. I know that sounds weird and probably kind of stupid, but past me needs to know that. She, or well, I had family issues. And I guess everyone has family issues. And nobody really likes talking about them. I didn't like talking about them. And the only way I could think of to cope was to write letters to myself, and I actually have all of them still, and this is just one of them. Like I said last week, I don't like to talk about my family at Hogwarts, but since it seems to be a recurring topic, they were surprised when I told them about Hogwarts and my legal ambitions. They weren't unsupportive exactly. It's just really complicated. Especially with my sister Petunia. Toonie applied to Hogwarts like I did, and well, she didn't get in. Our relationship was never easy, but it got a lot more difficult after that. She didn't like it when Sev came over to help me with my application, and after our acceptance, Vern said some unforgivable things, and Toonie felt the need to repeat them in front of Sev. And, Flitwick, before you ask, no, I'm not going to repeat them to you or the entire internet. Needless to say, we're not on great speaking terms at the moment. We've gotten past complete silence, but we don't share secrets like we used to. But I'm rolling with it, and that's the advice that I would give to future me. Life's going to happen, and you have to learn to deal with it. Whatever constitutes dealing with it. Don't slip into drug abuse or alcoholism or things like that. Because, well, I mean, not that you can't enjoy a drink or a party or other stuff, but because in moderation, activities like that are good and help you socialize and network. Just don't make too big a fool of yourself, and don't talk too much, and basically what I'm trying to say is relax, enjoy college, hang out with friends. The world won't collapse if you skip studying for one night, mind you. Don't want to get too crazy. Oh, and future self, try not to hold grudges so much, because, well, the friends you have are great, and you don't want to lose them over something stupid like a fight over the internet. So, I guess I'm sorry, Frank and Alice. But I still firmly believe that Black and Potter should formally apologize to Sev, because what they did is and always will be unacceptable. See you next week.